Hello, hello. Am I correct? One watching? I'm a bit early, but today we're going to do a project which has been in the making for quite some time. This rough turn bull was first turned in June 2021, so that's 2 years ago. Ah, two watching. Welcome, guys or girls. I don't know. I don't see anything in the comments yet, so I don't know who is watching. Hi, Mark. I can hear, but no video. Are we on? On this side, all looks fine, Mark. Are you trying to dial in or what? Pull up those pants. Yeah, sure. Yeah, so for watching in the meantime, even though I started early, a project for the Bosslady today. What I'm going to try and finish is the gnarly willow, which was first turned 2 years ago, 2 years and a month. June the 1st, 2021, as you can see on the note, which was kept together with the bowl, and it's a chunk of pretty gnarly willow, which absolutely needed to dry for a long time. I think 2 years should do it. It's still covered in the candle wax, which I put on to delay the drying. But still, it has cracked in this pot. I tried to fill that with resin last week, but I was not really successful. Uh, so now I've decided I will first turn it and then see how bad it is. The project for today is going to be a fruit bowl with a cover. As you know, in summertime you get insects all the time, and before you know it, hi Shane. Before you know it, uh, your fruit is covered in flies, and that doesn't make it taste better. It also looks disgusting. So I've tried, and I should have just enough meat to make a rim where the where this mesh cover just fits over the edge of the bowl. So it means that I'm going to have a lip on the inside after I turn it around and everything, and then the mesh cover will fit over that. Alrighty, so let's start. I put this um, in a chuck with a piece of a block of wood and a piece of non-step cloth. Hey, Aardvarks, Rob, yeah, big ball. It's about 10 inches, a bit more than that. But it's still warped, so it will get a bit smaller. But the mesh I just showed is also that size, 10 inches that is. So I cannot take off too much. I've measured, and on where it is at its narrowest, the mesh just fits over. So the first thing I'm going to do is to make the bottom a bit more flat, because as you can see, I I did try this a little bit, but I didn't want to get going too far. I'm going to have to flatten the base and then make this a nice rim for my big jaws, and then we will see how we go from there. So no more talking, let's turn on the lathe. Jennifer, my preferred earworm hasn't reported in yet. She may be on holiday or whatever. I mean, I asked her only this afternoon, so it's not her fault or anything like that. But if you feel like popping in as an earworm, the link is in the description. It would be nice. Here we go. Okay. I can simply hear that it is not yet flat. That's already a bit better, I believe. Okay. Yeah, that's good. And then I have my small parting tool, one of the first woodworking tools I actually bought. I'm going to use that to throw up that inside circle, which will be my recess, because it's the only tool I have which is able to reach in there. So what I will do is I will put this in my stronghold chuck, and then make a tenon, a temporary tenon on the inside, so that I can properly finish that bottom. But I need a bit of clearance to be able to fit the chuck. Fortunately, that stronghold does not require a dovetail. And I think I'm there. You see, so now I have enough clearance that I can fit that those jaws into that recess. And this is what I was using to hold it. I also made this today as a preparation for this project. It's a leftover piece of ash, or it's also willow, I think. I'm not sure. And then I put on double stick tape, and I use that to put on some non-slip cloth. I've been wanting to make one of those for a long time, but I never got to it. So hereby. Okay. Okay, I'm checking that the flattened bottom is running through now, and it does. So the next step is to make a temporary tenon on the inside, and this is a bit messy because it's still that candle wax which I put in there. Okay, for that recess I will use my 75mm jaws, although the recess dimension is more like 85. So why they called it or why they sell it as 75mm jaws is unclear to me. Okay, I'm using this to create a mark. At just about center height. That's how warped it is. Okay, now I'm free. Something like that. Okay. It's bumping quite a bit on me. And that's probably because it's so warped. I think I have to use
a smaller size tool to make that ridge. Hi, Steve. And just in case you were wondering, yes, I do have a backup bowl, because this one may be too far gone to get the result that I desire, or better said, the result that she desires. And now I know again why I named this the gnarly willow. Okay. I didn't have this gouge when I turned this piece for the first time. Let me stop and take a look. I have quite a nice ridge here, and on the opposite side, and in between, especially here, I have almost nothing. Still, it is straight at the back, so that's how much this has warped, which simply means I have to take out some more wood. Now cutting up to that edge. Okay. Do the last bit with the carbide. That's starting to look like a recess, but I have to set it a bit higher, otherwise I cannot get to the bottom. That's more like it. IJ, hello. This is hard work, by the way, guys. Like I say, now I all of a sudden I remember why I baptized this the gnarly willow. Okay. That should actually be enough. And I want to get rid of that last little bit also, one way or the other. This one no longer has the reach, so maybe here. Okay. Okay, well, that's probably deep enough, and it's also plenty wide enough. Like that, yes. Sitting nice and flat. Okay. Or not. Now it is. Okay. So this should allow me to get the bottom shaped. And then we can finish it like a normal bowl. Because back in the days I had optimistically made all these decorations, but one, they have gone oval, and the bowl has also warped so much over the width that at points I think this is now touching the this will be extending beyond the foot, so not good. It will all have to go. Okay, let's try it like this. It's really hard working on a piece like this when nothing is straight. But we'll get there. At least I'm able to get a cut now. And in case there is anyone who would like to earworm, the link for that is at the top of the chat. Okay. Now, let me take a brief look at that. That's big enough. Has to be 30 mil. There's some residue of whitish stuff, which I really can't remember what I put on and why. And to put some tailstock support in place and work a bit on the outside. It's going to be interesting with this, especially this big crack. But we'll see. This is my Robert Sorby 4040 gauge. there I'm running into the piece which is clearly not round. Stop the lathe briefly so that you can see. So here I'm already cutting, you see, and here I'm running out of wood. I think this bowl has warped about half an inch. But still, I have to be a bit careful around the top because I do not have that much to work with when it comes to fitting the mesh. Oh yes, it's getting there. Some interesting features by Mother Nature in the shape of wormholes. I do not mind those at all. That should be it as far as the outside is concerned. Okay. A tiny bit against the grain because I'm not good enough to make the curve from the other side. You see? Let's see how that looks. At least we can say for sure that under the candle wax the worm still had enough to eat left, although I haven't seen any yet. This here, that's still a piece which needs cleaning up. Okay, I also feel a ripple here. and then that's what you get. So no other way but to blend that in. And use my scraper. It's making a strange noise. I suppose that's where that crack is. Okay. The tool tilted 45 degrees or a bit more perhaps even. And taking off dust basically. But this is a tough part to turn because of the knots and everything. Oh, but here's another part which I have not yet touched. This is still wax. Why didn't I see that? Okay. I was already afraid I was taking off too much wood with the gouge, but apparently not. Okay. Back with the gouge. That should be more like it then. I can clean this part up. Still have a few tool marks here now. I think I'll go over to the grinder for a second, sharpen that scraper. All it gets is one pass. But generally that's all it needs. Better. Well, getting somewhere, I think. Needs a bit more cleaning up with the scraper in this area. Better. And I certainly need to do something about those cracks. But first I want to turn it around briefly and flatten that top part. Yeah, that's what I'll do. It's good that I left about an inch of wood. Because you can already see the difference in thickness from one side to the other. So I'll flatten the top. I guess I will use some sort of tailstock support for that. Let me see. What do I have? This looks like a usable piece. Because if you have those irregular cuts, cutting wood and air alternatively, then your support cannot be strong enough. So this will at least make sure that the piece does not fly off. I think when I'm through with this, I will be a bit more in balance. Although the wall here is a lot thicker than here, so not all the problems will be gone. Yeah. Oh, and I'm turning this at about, let me see, 600, something like that. Okay. I don't want to lose too much height, but here I can still feel candle wax. Yeah, that's the only spot left. So another millimeter, two perhaps. Okay. Let's see what we have left. Oh, we have 25.5. And I just measured the mesh, and the inside diameter is just under 25. So that's enough. It will not fall over. And I will not take any more wood from the outside. So theoretically, we could try to fit that. I will make a cut along the outside of about 4 millimeters, and then we will check the fit. Make sure everything's fixed, and then 4 mil is about there. Works quite well actually. Your parting tool is sharp. Okay, I'll just try to fit it over. It's already good enough. I'll make it a bit deeper though. Hi Chris. Taking the utmost care not to let the gouge slip backwards while I make that cut. Maybe. Normally I'm not so big a fan of using a parting tool, but here it works well. A bit more, I think. So I'm trying to get the bevel rubbing and strongly supporting the back of the gouge with my finger. And then I can cut where I want. Remove that sharp edge, because only yesterday I cut myself on the edge of a bowl, and it hurts, I can tell you. Now and then we all need a reminder, I suppose. It was pretty stupid. Okay. Don't need to exaggerate this. You see? It has a bit of play, like it should. Even though I didn't measure it too carefully. But essentially, that means, well, I could either start sanding the outside, or I can put back that support and try to get the walls up to size first. I will leave that recess in there though, so that I still have the possibility to reverse it once more and sand the outside, including the bottom. But I'll only do that when I'm completely happy with the piece. Okay. Pencils are very helpful in situations like this. So this is the thinnest part. No, yeah. Still some candle wax left here. No. Something like that, I think. Oh, Jennifer, hello. 1 sec, I'll let you in. At
Sorry,
the stream.
I'm late.
Hi, Jennifer.
It's just I went out earlier, so.
Yeah, never mind. I was making the announcement very short notice, so no problem. Happy that you're there.
Thank you.
Okay, on with the project. Guys, a warm welcome to Jennifer. Yes.
What wood have we got today, Leo?
Yeah, you missed all that.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fruit bowl with a mash. Oh well, I'll stop the late. I think I'm done with this part because it's I have to do difficult to make this work with the gouts and the tailstock and everything. So I'll I'll rotate the headstock for you, and then I'll show you. All right, just the camera a bit. Okay, this is going to be a fruit bowl, but in summer you have insects which eat fruit, and my wife bought a mesh like this, a mesh dome, I should say, which fits over it.
That's
I already have
a good
finished the
idea.
outside. Well, it was actually her idea. I already finished the outside, not sanded it yet, but turning, yes. And I'm going to do some hollowing. Yeah, that's how warped this is. This is a piece of willow which has been in the shop here drying, covered in candle wax for 2 years. I can
Wow.
tell you it's well and truly dry now, but it's still a tough piece of wood to turn.
Yes.
Okay, so there we go. Because of
Thank
the
you.
imbalance, you can see that here I have almost a centimeter of wood, and here I have nothing. That's how out of
Yeah.
round this piece was. So we're going to rectify that first, and hopefully that will improve the balance, so that we're able to turn at higher
Now
speeds.
I'll
Oh,
just
I
see who's
already
in the
know what that
chat.
was. Better.
So we've got Mark McClooney in the chat, Shane Hurst, Mike Dances with Aardvark, Clint at Wood Dancers, Steve Ash, I.J. Sabella, is it?
IJ,
Yeah.
my friend from the US.
Chris Charlton. Welcome everybody to Leo's channel. I'm sorry I'm late. So where are you going to be on Tuesday then, Steve Ash? Steve Ash is saying he's over at my neck of the woods. Oh, Turner's Retreat.
I can feel the cut improving now, even though it's still bumping around in places.
Yeah. Anybody's got any questions for Leo? Please pop them in the chat.
Oh, that's not good. I just saw it moving slightly.
Oh,
As
that's
if
not
it
very good.
wanted to come loose. But I think I was in time. Oh, I have
At the top,
about
Leo,
an inch
where
here.
at the top at 12 o'clock, is that two like split cracks in it?
That's a terrible crack, yes.
Yeah, you've
I
looked
tried
like
to
you've got
fill that
two.
with resin earlier this week, but I was not successful. And I thought,
Oh,
well,
that's not good.
maybe for a fruit bowl, it can stay like this, or I can
Yeah.
fill it afterwards.
Ian in the shed has just joined us. Good afternoon, Ian.
Hi, Ian. I said I was going to leave that recess, didn't I? But
Yes.
I didn't. That's not so smart.
Oh, Steve
Well,
Ash needs some
never mind.
spindle blanks to get enough stuff together for a display spot that is being given in a shop in Sheffield. Oh, well done, Steve. Ian, it was nice to meet you at Wayne and Valerie's the other weekend.
Oh, yes. I'm getting to a somewhat more uniform thickness. So that's good. I can readjust that inside because I think I need it in order to properly finish the bottom. So I'll have to redo that recess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Without making a funnel, but no risk of that yet.
I'm sure you'll get it stocked up and so sell a lot of stuff, Steve. He's saying to me, don't congratulate me yet. I haven't stocked it or sold anything there yet. No, Ian, we didn't manage to speak to everybody either.
I'll just briefly sharpen this gouge, guys and girls. Hopefully that makes a difference.
I should have a premiere coming up either today or tomorrow on YouTube. I've just been informed I will have a premiere tomorrow on YouTube.
You do?
Yeah.
A premiere. Okay.
A premiere. It's only about 15 minutes long.
I'll keep my eyes open for that one, Jennifer.
Thank you.
You say anything about the time?
He hasn't told me what time yet, but
Okay.
right, he's just checking the video, and then he'll probably give us a time before we finish. I'll tell people in here what it is I'm doing on my premiere. I'm doing a 2 pence resin table.
Okay. I know that's your specialty.
Yes,
Pens
it
and
is.
resin. So it must be good.
Thank you, Steve. You'll watch out for it as well. Thank you.
Okay. So I might want to make it a bit thinner near the bottom, and then I think where the bottom of the recess is now, that's as deep as I want to go. But first,
Right.
I will fit that other chuck again without taking the piece off the out of the chuck.
Thank you, Ian.
And I
You
know
need
that
to
it
watch out
fits,
for it as well.
and it does.
You guys in the chat are on about Maker Central. Is any of you going to Harrogate in, is it October, November? Sorry. I think we're going Saturday and Sunday, Ian. So hopefully we might see you on the Saturday.
Put that chuck by side.
I'll see you there as well, Steve. 10th to 12th of November. Right, thanks, Ian.
Yeah, I would very much like to say I'm interested, but the UK is sort of off limits for Europeans these days.
Yeah.
It's not so easy to get into the country anymore.
No.
Okay. Let me put on a mask first.
I'll probably be just sat at Emma, watching Emma all day again, Steve. "31st of August to go on sale, right. I'll tell himself.
Did you catch a cold, Jennifer?
I've got a bit of a cough, yeah. I've had it a couple of weeks. Sorry, I've got to mute my microphone. I've noticed a lot of people do sanding with a drill.
Not?
A lot of people do. I prefer
They
to
do
just
sanding with the hand drill,
with
yeah.
the yeah.
It's underpowered actually, this one, but it's all I have, and it's not high enough on the investment list to get a replacement.
Ian in the shed says he's holding off buying tickets for the makers to see if they do the scrap wood challenge again. No idea what I'll make though. I'm sure you'll think of something interesting, Ian.
Oh, that's looking pretty decent. You know, I always like to have a few natural features
Yeah, that
on my balls. I think I can live with those cracks. Actually, like I say, if it was something that would have to hold fluids or something like that, then I might see that differently. But yeah.
Some nice figure in it.
And this wood is bone dry. It should be after 2 years.
Well, yeah, definitely.
But I still remember clearly that I made the promise back then that I would show you on YouTube what I was doing with it. So I stuck to my promise.
Yep.
Let me see. This one. Hmm. Not so sure about that, actually. I see a little ridge here that I actually need to do something with. I don't think I can sand it out. I think it's because of this this crack here and this knot. But how to get rid of that?
Ian in the shed says he wish he had the space to process and dry his own wood. It'd save a fortune. He definitely would.
Well, Ian, my drying area is just here over the lathe. I built a shelf, 2 boards, and there it has been in a paper bag for 2 years.
Some nice figure in that wood.
This would be the moment to get a catch, right?
Don't say that.
I think that's better. Because my eyes are not what they used to be, and I notice that sometimes I just miss details like that until the sanding stage. Let me see what I have here. Oh, that's way too fine. Yeah, this is what I want. A piece of 120.
120 grit.
Get this thing out of the way. Mask back on. Just work that corner a little bit. I hope I'm able to get it out like that. It was already a lot better after hitting it with the gouge. But you know how it is?
No.
You always, well, you think you have a nice project going on, and then something bad happens.
Yeah.
Like what I said, a catch or something. And that's a shame.
It is, yeah.
But not this time.
No, good.
So this is my number 2 sanding pad, which means it's 180. I think I'll hit it with some 240 as well. Yep. A fresh one to finish it. But before I start using that, let me see. It's a bit of leftover candle wax here in that crack. I think it will affect my sandpaper pretty badly if I leave it. Okay. There we go.
Everybody's quiet in the chat.
Watching in amazement.
Yeah.
Okay. It is what it is. Like I say, I don't mind, and my bowls have a few natural features. This one certainly does. So here we go with the shellac-based sanding sealer.
Ian in the shed. I'm meant to be tidying up, but hunting on Facebook Marketplace while watching. So not much getting done. So not much is getting done.
Hunting on Facebook Marketplace. Sometimes I'm really happy I don't do Facebook. The only social media I use is YouTube. And if I think, or sometimes you hear about it, all the fake news that's going on Facebook, then I don't think there's much lost on me not using it.
That's drying so quick.
Yeah, it's that's the summertime.
Yeah.
A bit more. So this is rust ends for those who are interested, and I put some extra alcohol in that bottle. It's I think 2/3 sanding sealer with 1/3 additional alcohol, because I feel when it comes out of the bottle, it's not so it's not liquid enough, especially in the summer.
Really well now, since you've put that sanding sealer on.
It soaks in nicely.
Yeah.
And you think it looks better?
I like it. It's lovely.
Always makes a difference, this stuff.
Clint at Wood Dancers have said, my favourite part of turning, seeing the grain when you put the sanding sealer on.
Yeah,
I agree with you, Clint.
Absolutely. So that was the rust ends. We'll give it a sec, and then I'll give it another coat of this. This is also shellac. So if I add that, it will the piece will become a tad darker, and I will then polish it up with shavings.
Right.
After it has dried. But like you say, it's amazing. It's a bit sticky still, so.
Ian's agreeing with Clint.
I hope the Bosslady will be happy when she sees this.
I'm sure she will. I know I would be.
Okay. Good to keep
I
in
always
mind,
like
Jennifer.
it when my husband brings things in from shed.
Does he also turn wood?
He does, yeah.
I don't think he has a YouTube channel on that, does he?
He does. He will be putting some stuff on my channel.
Okay.
IJ Sabella has said, "Is my bowl made with the same wood as
No,
Leo's
no,
woodwork? You know
no.
your channel. It has the
Yeah,
same grain."
it may look like that from a distance, but yours was made from ash. This is willow.
So yours was made from ash, IJ Sabella.
Does the camera pick it up that it is becoming just a tad darker?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Good. It's not much. It's actually one of the reasons why I'm not using this shellac on many projects.
Some quite shiny pieces in it, bits in it as well.
Yeah,
Like
it has a good
where
shine.
the splits are.
Yeah,
There.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
pointing, and you can't see what I'm pointing at.
You mean
Oh,
here?
yeah, there.
Yeah, yeah, because that's this section is also a lot darker. That's the
Yeah,
hardwood. Or maybe a branch which came out here is here's the bark. So I think yeah, it's hard to say. And it's been too long ago. I do not remember what the blank looked like. Although I think I also have a video, the first video with my G388 chainsaw. That's where I cut this piece, the blank. So I had a piece of wood which I cut in half, and then I said this one I will turn later, and that became subsequently the next video, and that's this piece.
right. Yeah,
So you look back about 2 years, June 2021, May, June 2021, then you will have the whole history of this piece complete. Okay.
IJ Sabella says okay. You're welcome, IJ.
So now it's tempting to already rub it with shavings, but I don't think I'll do that yet because the sanding sealer simply isn't dry enough. I'll just do the bottom part, and then we'll turn it over and finish the inside. So I'll only do the part now which I cannot reach afterwards. Warm to the touch. Okay. When this lathe was new, I was able always to hold the wheel with my hand and break loose the chucks like that. But after a while, I always have to use the spindle lock and use the key to pull it off.
Yeah.
I think it has worn in a bit. make sure that it's 100% flat. Looks like it is, so okay. Okay. It tries to grab the tool a bit here and there. It's probably because when the cutting edge falls into one of those cracks, you get a bit of an irregular cut.
IJ, Sabella's got to go.
Oh, cheers. Thanks for watching, IJ. See you next time. Bye.
Thank you for coming in. Have a good day. Take care.
Okay.
You've caught my cough now, Leo.
I didn't want to say it. Yeah. So these cracks over here, they are now causing me some problems with getting a nice clean cut around that section.
Couldn't you put something like some glue or something in it, like super glue?
That's what everybody does. I could, but I'll leave them, at least for now.
Right.
It's still uneven, so the problem I have is that it's grabbing the cutting edge. So using a scraper is perhaps not the most advisable method. Oh,
No.
I don't like the way that cuts. Let me see. No. This one perhaps. Just about where that crack starts. Yeah. I think the only thing that works will be the gouge. Oh, this is really hard.
That's not very good.
I'll just have to close the flute a bit further.
Ian has said, there's nothing tempting me on Marketplace. Looks like my bank balance is safe for another day.
Okay.
That's good then, isn't it, Ian?
I'll briefly sharpen up this scraper.
Right, Ian says, I'm going to crack on with some tidying up. We'll hopefully get back online before you finish. Take care, Ian. See you later. So,
Thanks for
Ian,
watching, Ian. Wow. Not for nothing that I call this the gnarly willow bowl.
Nelly Willow
It
Bowl.
absolutely is that, which is also why I'm quitting here. Not sure what that is. Can you see that? It must be another crack.
I'm going to
So
say it's another crack.
sanding. I'll use my my coarse grit hard sanding pad for the first bit. If you're ever sanding with those foam pads, that's very nice and good if you have your shape properly smooth. But if you have ripples and that sort of thing, or cracks like this, then it often works better with the hard back sanding pad.
Because you've got the cracks in there. If it's only going to be for a fruit bowl, would that be okay?
I think so. It's only for the Bosslady. I'm not going to sell it.
Well, that's it. You're keeping it for yourself.
Oh,
That's not sticking on.
looks like it. I think I will try another pad. $80 grit, this is.
What grit, sorry?
80.
80. That looked like hard work, Leo,
It
sanding
is.
that.
I'm sweating. Okay. This is my number one 120 grit or 180. No, 120. For the rest of the inside. But it looks like for a change I was able to get the curve fairly smooth.
That's good.
I'm always struggling with this section.
Yeah.
It's a bit of tidying up. For some reason, I only see certain things like ridges after the first bit of sanding.
Yeah.
Now, where was it? Okay. So put that one out of the way. Okay. Oh, it helps if you fix the tool rest.
Yes, it would.
Better.
Is that
Much
better?
better. Much better. No. No. Not going to try that.
You know.
Pretty sure one of those grooves will catch the tool and
Yeah,
ruin the
because one
piece.
looks deeper than the other.
Yeah. I'll do the rest with sandpaper.
Mm. That's quite dusty.
It is. It is.
I've just been informed that my premiere is set for 12 noon tomorrow.
Okay. UK time.
Yes.
Oh, that's 1 p.m.
Yeah, BST. BST.
You're 1 hour behind, right?
I don't know. Are we 1 hour
Over here
behind you?
now, it's almost
Yes,
6.
we are.
Time to grab another battery. It was that same piece of 80 grit.
Looks hard work, does that?
It is, and dusty. But I'm wearing my mask, so all is fine.
Best
I'll
way.
take a shower afterwards. Okay. I'll swap the pad. I should have some 120 in here as well. Okay. So, time for the 180.
180.
Okay. And 240. Okay. Uh, Let me get some alcohol.
What's that you're using, Leo?
This is denatured alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
Just cleaning off all that dust. It's the same stuff as what I use for the sanding sealer.
Right.
So it helps.
Yeah.
And it's already dry also. Crazy. In winter I have to take a break to let it dry.
Yeah. Does shellac make it shiny? Because that is
It
really.
does.
I thought
It
it
does.
did. Yeah, it's really shiny now, is that?
It's also because it's wet. It will become less shiny when it dries. But yeah, shellac is gives a thin coat of yeah, a hard protective resin like layer. So I'll just do the same as
Right.
on the outside. You can already see that it's drying.
Yeah, you can.
Crazy.
Leo,
Yeah.
My husband says, can he share my Premier link in your chat?
Sure. Be my
Yeah.
guest.
Thank you.
I think you have the blue symbol now, don't you?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I changed that last time.
All right, thank you. Leah Gwyn's just joined the chat. Hello, Leah. Leela, sorry.
Hello,
Leela.
Lilia. Hi.
Leela.
From UK, US? Or what?
US. I think she's from US.
Okay. Good. Maybe I can switch to overhead camera. We haven't used that one yet, and then I will polish up the outside. And then you can see how that looks. And I think then we should call it a day, because I started at 4, so that means this live has been underway for a lot longer than anticipated.
2 hours and 8 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Normally my lives are not longer than an hour. I don't know why
No, they're not.
this one got so long.
It doesn't
Let me
matter.
put it, I was having fun, and the project was not yet finished.
And I enjoy earworming.
What time were you in? You were not in at 4.
I've been in about an hour.
Yeah. Oh yes. I think you can see that. It's definitely become a lot more shiny.
It looks really nice. My husband's going to watch it this evening while he's at work.
Okay. Well, I think I'll leave it at that. We'll go for dinner here shortly, and I think I'll polish up the inside afterwards, because that works always best when the alcohol has completely evaporated. And besides, I think there's someone at the door trying to tell me that it's time for dinner. So thank you all for watching, and thank you for earworming again, Jennifer. And hope to see you all at the next one. Bye bye.
Just let me know.
I will.
Bye,
Cheers.
everybody. Just let me know when you need me again, Leo.
I will.